Welcome to Reiki for the Fluid Soul. I am Christine, a Reiki master. Thank you so much for being here with me for our Manifestation Monday. Now, like I've said before, it does not have to be on Monday. It doesn't even have to be in the same month. These videos are timeless. It's just a guide to help you set your intentions to have the best week ever, wherever that falls within the year for you. We're going to do a little Reiki. We're going to do a quick card pull. And, yeah. Go find your quiet corner in your home. Give me 10-15 minutes. And be sure to hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified when I upload new videos. So let's, before it burns out, I'm gonna smudge you really fast. I love doing this. Breathe that in, that cleansing energy really kind of helps you just kind of let go of the week, let go of the weekend, let go of your month, let go of your year, wherever you at, whatever is weighing you down, let it go. Let's dive into that breath. I love the deep, the loud breath. I love it. I love it. How are you guys doing? How is your weekend? How is your week? What are you up to right now? It is beautiful outside. Spring is finally here. I have a ton of plants outside, all set, ready to go in the ground. Oh, I need it. I need the sun. I need to be outside. I need to be in the dirt. I need to work with my plants. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you know I'm kind of a plant freak. A plant freak. It took me a long time to earn my green thumb. A long, long time. And a lot of plants have died. And, you know, may they rest in peace. Anyway, let's dive into a quick card pull. And let's see, what do we need to know for this week? What guidance do we need? All right. Okay. The Weaver. I love the power centers, the chakras in her hands. The Weaver is on page 117 for the numerology. The Weaver is the master of their destiny. This deck is named the Threads of Fate because each one of us has thousands of threads that, when combined, weave the fabric of our life. We can braid, nurture, or sever any strand at any time, and in doing so, we are the weaver. This card urges you to take inventory of all the threads active within your life at this moment. What needs to happen moving forward? Which ones need to grow stronger? Which ones need to be cut? What actions can you take to tend the threads of your fate? Whoops. It's pretty great. We are the Weaver. And if you think about it, or even if you're still really young, or even if you're very old, you have tons of towards connecting you to each memory, each moment in your life that could, without you even realizing it, playing a huge role on how you live your life every day, even though maybe that person's no longer in your life, or that situation is no longer valid, it's long gone, you've moved on, but there is a thread that has attached to you which plays a huge role in your thought pattern, in your habits. So there's lots of ways to do cord cutting, or thread cutting, if you want to call it that. But one of my favorite things to do is to do a fasting. I don't eat anything, and I let it guide me. Sometimes it can be 24 hours, sometimes it can be 72 hours, whatever I need. Whenever I feel myself moving into a new phase in my life, it's really important for me to do a fasting, or like a retreat somewhere where I don't have any other responsibilities but to tend to my own needs and my own body, because your body can also store these memories and these habits and these traumas. It can physically hold you back from moving forward into the next phase in your life. And this is why I love fasting. I'm a huge, nutrition freak, but I've been so busy with work and my feathers that I've been leaning on food a little bit too much. So this past 2 weeks, have been really heavy. So I am doing a fasting. I actually started this morning, but what I love about this is listening to the emotions that come up that are attached to the food that I eat. The junk food, the fast food, the greasy food, this high sodium food, or the sweets, the chocolate, especially the chocolate is a big one for me. So I love to listen to my body when these cravings come up, and almost 9 times out of 10, they are associated with some kind of imbalance or some kind of fear within me. And when I reach for that chocolate and I consume it, that fear is it's settled for a moment. Only for a moment though, because give myself an hour or 2 hours and I am a little bit lower than I was prior to my chocolate or fast food. So when I'm fasting, I only have the option to listen to my body and follow that path to where is that fear coming from? What am I attached to from my past that's holding me back, and it no longer serves me? I'm hanging on to it just because it's always been there. I was a child and this is how we did things every single day. I was told this every single day, so it must be true. Not always accurate, right? So I really like to dive into that and give myself some extra love, some extra nurturing, and remind myself that information is not accurate, it is not true. And I actually, sometimes I'll even envision myself taking this giant gold and flaming sword, whatever it might look like. Maybe it looks icy, maybe it's on fire, maybe it's stone, maybe it's a crystal sword. You're taking it and you're physically slicing that thread or that cord that you're attached to that's holding you back, and both ends being fused where it's no longer going to grow back, and it's not going to be an open wound for more things to come in. You're going to seal both ends of it. You're going to put that at bay. You're going to bury it. You're going to be done with it once and for all. And I say that, but sometimes it does take multiple cord cutting ceremonies to officially be done, depending on what the habit is, what the scenario is. But that's a little something that I do when I'm going through a new phase in my life, and I have to let go of, old thought patterns, old habits, old ways of living, because the person I am, pushing myself to be, that person would not handle these scenarios, these events the same way this person would. So I have to close that chapter. Hopefully, maybe you guys had found some assistance in that story. If you ever really feel yourself being called to fasting, reach out to me and let me know. I've done it a few times, and if it's done right, there's no harm in it. It's 100% safe, but you have to make sure you're absolutely staying hydrated, very well hydrated, and you can even reach the same benefits from fasting by eating really, really small meals throughout the day. But sometimes I choose to do, small meals throughout the day, and sometimes I choose to do zero meals and just water, depending on what my previous habits have been. Play a huge role. This one's a little bit longer today. We don't mind. And you don't have to do fasting to dive into these cords, these threads that are attached to you. You don't have to do a fasting. There's tons of meditations online, on YouTube to cut these cords. And, sometimes you don't need those either. Sometimes you know what they are, and you just need to speak them aloud, write them down, so you can actually see them. Most of us know what our hang-ups are. Most of us know. It's really hard to look them in the mirror, but it's necessary. It'll always be necessary. Diving into the Weaver. Maybe watch throughout the week and watch and see what kind of triggers come up for you, what things get under your skin, where you are second guessing yourself. Why do you second guess yourself? Why did this come up and irritate you to no end? Was it a lack of respect? Was it power play? You felt like you were powerless in a situation? Into the whole week. So Reiki's been coming to you since you woke up today, and this is going to be for all of Monday, all of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday? Anyway, all week long. And I am feeling called to do another quick card pull. So if you need some extra assistance on diving into what cords are holding you back, this is going to be some extra help for you. Or possibly what might be on the other side of this, you know, cutting thread, cutting cord ceremony. The Revolutionary. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm going to read it really quick. $106. Oh, perfect. The Revolutionary card is asking you to challenge the status quo. Whether it is external or internal, the Revolutionary seeks to do things radically different. Like the outlaw, the Revolutionary has ideals that can be viewed as out there. They are a natural leader and can see what the collective needs and are able to put it into action. They invite others to be a part of building the world with them. The Revolutionary invites us to bring some of the trailblazing energy and apply it to our situation, and life. How can you meet the needs of the collective? And how can you lead with integrity? This is awesome. So this is telling you that it's not, although you've been carrying it with you and it's almost like a tradition, like you feel like you need to hang on to it, this is telling you don't need to hang on to it. Whatever it is that you need to let go, whatever's holding you back, you don't need it anymore. You're destined to go a completely different direction. You can honor it and you can respect it, but you don't need to own it. You can be grateful because I'm sure at some point in your life, maybe it did offer some protection and some guidance maybe, but that it no longer plays a role in your life. So it's time to just let it go your own direction, pave your own way, and cut those cords, you know, weave your own life, create your own life, and it's not gonna look how it seems in your mind. And some people are gonna think you're a weirdo. Weirdos are my favorite. Anyway, I hope you guys like that one. Thanks for being here. I'm so grateful. If you haven't done it yet, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.